And hello and welcome back to our channel. I'm Milo Giggles, this here is my brother Joey Shits, and together we make shits and giggles.
How you doing, my brother?
Man, like always, I'm doing excellent. How about you?
Man, I'm wondering how come we can't get one of these podcasts started? Why it takes us 2 hours to just say 3, 2, 1, go. That's what I'm honestly doing. That's what I'm doing. These people have no clue about what that takes, man.
Oh no. They have no idea. Man, I think the problem is that we digress too much. We digress too
Digress.
much. Yes. We don't
Man, we
even
talk
start.
about why does an ant carry more than his weight than the cricket does? I mean, digress.
But it's interesting.
It is interesting, isn't it, when you really think
interesting.
about it? But let's not digress again.
Let's not.
He is
let's
going.
not. We is going.
Man,
Yes.
man. What are we talking about tonight?
Man, I was thinking to do something a little bit more on the other side.
Okay.
Like real life marriage proposals.
Real life marriage proposals. So these are things that really happened.
Yes, I mean
And
everybody knows the they propose on a stadium, on the big screen.
with the big screen, yeah.
Or you propose, you put the ring inside a champagne glass.
I did that once and she swallowed it. Yeah, okay.
That was not the
Not
first
all-
time she did it, right?
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah, man. What can you say?
yes, today we're gonna talk about some special, weird, out of the ordinary proposals.
Out of the ordinary. Do women like the out of the ordinary proposals, do you think? Or do you think they would rather have that, traditional get down on your knee? I've tried it. I've been married 3 times. So I have tried it in a multitudes of ways. I tried it over a dinner at a diner. Hey, you want to get married? Do you want to get married over eating some fucking hotcakes and biscuits? She said yes. Amazing. Without even a ring in my hand. Without amazing. That happened. And another one was like, do you think we should get married? And she was like, well, do you think we should? And I said, well, she says, don't you think you should get me a ring? I said, well, okay. So I went and got the ring and I brought it back to her. I walked into the house. I said, wow, I got you a ring. Would you like to get married? She said, of course I would. That's how the marriage proposal went. No romance whatsoever. With my current wife, of course, those two did not work out. Maybe I should have bought the ring. Maybe I should have been a little bit more romantic. I don't know. But with my current wife, who I have been married to for 11 years now, I have a wonderful child with her, I did get romantic. I got down on my knee at the airport when I moved to it halfway across the world, from America to Romania. Got down on my knees and I said, with a ring, my darling. Oh, my draga is what I said, because that's what you say. That's what you say in Romania, my draga. Would you marry me? She looked at the ring. She looked at me. She said, no. I didn't. She said, no. So much for romance, man. It
So-
took me another 4 years, 5 years to get her to say yes.
And
But-
you were not romantic the time she said yes, right?
I didn't even ask her to. She actually came back to me and said like this, I'm ready to get married now. I said, okay, let's do it. So let's do it. So this is my experience with proposals, marriage proposals, my brother.
So apparently, from your experience,
Yeah.
romance doesn't work.
Well, yeah, it didn't. From my experience, it didn't work. So I'm all about this crazy, silly, bizarre stuff. I'm thinking that maybe this has some better outcomes. We have the outcomes on this, yes?
Oh, yes,
we know
yes.
whether they said yes or no, what the outcome of it was. Oh,
Yes.
fantastic, because I definitely would like to know if this is the way to go or not. I was looking down at the list earlier, and I tell you what, number 6 is the way I want to go, man.
You have something with number 6, my brother.
Man, I got something, but because everything good comes up on number 6. I mean, if you could hear what's on number 6, these people they just got to listen to it. Man, I'll tell you what, start me off. Give me the first one.
The burrito proposal.
Burrito, the one you eat. The one you
Burrito,
eat.
yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
So basically, what happened? A man in California proposed by hiding the ring inside a burrito.
Da, 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 da.
And
That was very good of you.
yes, and unwrapping it at the table while she was watching. Now, why would you destroy a very perfect dinner?
Well, that would depend if it was a Chipotle
It was
burrito
it was a
or what,
Chipotle.
or whether it was a beef or a pui, a chicken
It was a
burrito.
Chipotle.
It was a Chipotle. A Chipotle.
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 It was a Chipotle.
Man. Well, in this case, I could see putting a ring inside of it. I could really see the ring. So, that is, man, is that a romantic thing, ladies? Putting rings inside of drinks and food? I'm curious to know. Let us know down in the comments if that's something that you'd be interested in putting in your food. And see, to me, you're going to mess up the ring. Now you got to take it to a jeweler to get professionally cleaned. I mean, a burrito's pretty messy. You ever see it come out the back end the next day? It doesn't go in it. It doesn't go in any easier.
But you have to take in consideration, my brother, if you
Yeah.
mess up the size of the ring and it's too small,
Yeah.
because it was inside the burrito, it heats up a little bit, it
Oh,
dilates,
it
and it has the
dilates.
grease on it to
I know a lot of things that dilate when they heat up, dude. I did not know a ring does that, dude.
everything dilates when
Yeah.
when it's being heated up.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Well, okay, so he proposed with her, or proposed to her. I'm assuming that the guy proposed to the lady. Yes. Did you
Yes,
say a
yes,
man?
yes.
Yes, a man.
Yeah, a man, yes.
He proposed to the lady because, well, nowadays you got to make sure because sometimes the women like to propose to the men nowadays.
What do you think the outcome was? What do you think she said when she
Man-
saw the ring inside the burrito?
I think it depends on where they went for the burrito. I've had some really good burritos in my life. I had some really shitty burritos. If it was a shitty burrito, she might have said no. If they were in like California where you get burritos the
No,
freaking
California.
size of an elephant.
It was
Elephant?
exactly in California.
Was it in California? Oh, it
Yes.
was. Oh, she said yes for sure. She said yes for sure. Am I right or am I wrong?
Did say yes after
Okay.
almost biting the ring.
She almost ate it, didn't she? Well, she said yes. So that was she was happy. She was happy with it, right?
Yes.
So for her, it was kind of a funny thing. I hope she laughed. I hope she enjoyed it. I hope. I mean, it had a little bit of that's romantic. Is that romantic?
Well, depends. If you're that type of person, yes. But for
What type of person? What type
well,
of person?
the
Mexican?
type-
What are you
no,
trying to say?
No, the type of person that enjoys life in general doesn't want something special, right? Like just red
The filet mignon and the
roses,
champagne and the
yes,
blah 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 blahs. I understand you. Yeah, if you're so obviously this girl was. Bravo for you. Bravo for you, burrito lady. You know what? How about the skydiving fake emergency proposal? But
Would you marry me?
as you're falling to earth, right? Can you
Not
imagine?
at the moment.
Yeah, not yet. We didn't sign the life insurance. I'm still, yeah. Man, the skydiving fake emergency proposal. A guy actually pretended his parachute failed mid skydive, yelling that he couldn't die because he hadn't proposed yet. But now this is a little bit on the romantic side and dangerous side. He was willing to give his life for this proposal,
Imagine
dude.
if she said, I have to think about it a little bit. We don't have time.
Yeah. But man, they deployed a banner out of the plane. They threw a banner out of the plane that said, "Will you marry me?" Now, what if she wasn't paying attention and didn't read that sign?
Imagine that.
I mean, that was a lot of faith to put into somebody, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Man, so this guy did it. He pretended it was failed, and he said he couldn't die because he hadn't proposed yet. Now, that's romantic. I think that's... Ladies, what do you think? Is that romantic? Well, I think that's pretty romantic. I think it's a little fucked up, but I think
Fucked
it's...
up, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's a bit romantic, man. And anyway, what happened? She did cry. She cried midair. She was midair, too. and said yes on the ground while punching him for the trauma he caused. She laid into him and decked him. She decked him, knocked him out cold. Knocked him out cold, man. But she was there for him when he woke up.
Well, it's a good thing.
It's a good thing, right?
It's a
It could
good
have
thing
been
she
a
was
punch
still
is a
there.
lot better than the ground.
She,
Oh, boy.
he had the chance to wake up.
He had the chance to wake up, and she was right there. I mean, what do you do with this? I mean, I give credits to her again.
Bravo.
She handled it perfectly. She saw the romantic side, but at the same time was pissed. I loved you too much to die. Why did you take that chance? This is a good woman. But
Yes.
I'm curious to know if she would have eaten a burrito. Matt, people who skydive have a little bit of money.
Yes, and they don't really eat burritos.
And they don't eat burritos because you can't be over a certain weight to skydive. So burritos put you So she
Maybe
might
a
have been that filet
salad
mignon girl.
or some caviar.
Oh, caviar. Caviar. Have you ever had that?
Yes.
Have you ever tried? You've had it? You've tasted? I refuse to. It's been offered to me many times, but I refuse. Fish eggs. Fish eggs. What the hell? I'm not eating it. I'm not eating it. You know, most caviar comes from sturgeon, the fish, the sturgeon, but some of it comes from beluga whale, and the beluga whale is supposedly the cream or the crop of caviar. It's the rich people's caviar, but sturgeon fish is
Yeah.
where the bulk of people like you and I eat. Some people say it's very delicious. I refuse to try
I
it.
wouldn't say very delicious, but it's not something that I'm gonna choose. If it's offered to me, maybe I'm gonna eat a little bit, not a lot, a little bit.
Well, you're only
But
supposed to eat a
it's
little bit.
not.
What do you think? You're supposed to lap it up from the can?
No,
I
no.
mean, it's a little bit. I've seen it on TV, so it must be
Yeah.
true. Little half a teaspoon, little with the fingers, put on a little cracker or a piece of bread or
Yeah,
something. Or
yeah.
yeah, this is how you had it.
Yeah, it's not disgusting,
No,
but it's not the most delicious thing I ever.
the texture. The texture is not disgusting.
Yes, the texture is not because I'm very picky when it comes to food.
Yeah.
So I can eat caviar. It's not that bad.
Well, maybe one day I might try it with you. So that one said yes for the fake parachuting.
How about the back from the dead proposal?
Back from the dead.
Back
Now,
from
that
the
would
dead.
be a hard one to pull off, I think. I mean, unless it's Halloween night and you're pretending or something. By the way, I just spent the night in Sighișoara, Transylvania, Romania, man.
Yes,
This is
yes,
the
yes.
birthplace of Dracula on October 31st, Halloween night, man. It was a chance I've always wanted to do it, and I got a chance to do it, man. Just to let you know. And we saw Dracula popped up out of man. It wasn't the real one. I think it was like Santa Claus, like Santa Claus has a couple of Santa Clauses, filling in. I think it was that guy because I don't think it was the real guy. But he did pop out of a coffin. It scared the shit out of me. Just to let you know, I screamed like a little woman or a big woman. Could have been either way. I don't want to be disparaging, a woman. So I'm sorry. I digress. The back from the dead proposal.
Before you do anything,
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
you to know that this is not a live stream.
Yes, before I did, and I realized before you said anything to me. So, okay.
So before I go into back from the dead proposal,
You golf clap, Joey.
one man faked his own death in a car crash.
Oh, now see, now, wait a minute. We're crossing lines, I think.
Only to come back and propose.
Man, I'd like to have the backstory on that. He faked himself. He killed himself in a car crash.
Yes.
The woman thought he died in a car crash.
Yes, well, probably somebody called her. Your husband had an accident.
Well, it wasn't
with
her
the
husband at the time.
doctors. Oh,
It wasn't
your,
her husband.
Your
Boyfriend.
boyfriend, yes, the first in his telephone.
Yeah.
I assume you're his girlfriend.
Yeah. But then he
So-
just showed up sometime. He showed up
and
alive.
Then, he came back alive and proposed.
Well, man, I'm gonna have to say in this case, that's just sick.
A little
That's
bit.
just sick. Tell us what you think down in the comments. For me, if I'm a girl and I'm putting on my girl hat here, I'm saying no to that guy because he's just a psycho nut. He's just a psycho. I'm going to say no to that guy for that proposal. That's not funny. It's not romantic. It's fucking weird.
It's cruel.
It's cruel, man. It is cruel. It is cruel. It is cruel. So I'm thinking the girl said no on that one.
Well, basically, what the girl did, it was have a panic attack
Well, of course.
and accepted later.
She said yes.
Yes,
She said yes.
yeah, later after the panic attack
Uh,
passed.
Buh, buh. No, 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 no. No, could you marry somebody who did that? Don't you think that's crossing the line a little bit? I mean, there's no romance in it. There's no romance. There's only you've just scared the hell out of them. You made them feel horrible. You've just taken all their emotion out. You've just drained them, if they loved you, of course. You know, if it had been Kashmir, she might have been a little happy. She might have done a golf clap. I don't know, but
she would have been sad when you came back alive.
she might have been like, ah, son of a bitch.
God
But
damn it.
God damn it. But you never know, you know? So, man, she said yes. I got to say, I'm honestly surprised at that one. I would have thought she said no.
Yeah, she said yes. She actually said yes.
How many of you women out there would have said yes? You know, if somebody had faked their own death, I guess had somebody call you, I would love to know the backstory to that, how that actually happened, you know, and where that happened, because that guy's just a sick bastard. I wonder if they're married today. I wonder if they're married today, you know?
That's a very good question.
That's a good question, right? How about the corn maze proposal?
Corn maze.
Yeah, you know, they have these mazes out of
Yeah.
these, you know, have you ever been through? I was in one in Williamsburg, Virginia. They have a maze there through the trees and stuff. Man, very cool. Like a natural maze. You know, they designed this thing and you got to find your way. Took me half hour, 35 minutes to find my way through the maze. So this guy in a corn maze, he actually, you know, sort of like those alien things that come down, and it's the crop circles, they call them, right? Crop circles,
yeah.
right, right. Like something like that. He carved "Will you marry me" into 15 acres, dude. That's a lot of acres. That's what, 5 hectares? 5 hectares? I mean, how will you marry me in 15 acres of corn? And then showed her from a helicopter. Brought her up in a helicopter and said, "Look at this. Look at this. That is romantic. That is strategic."
You know what I think that girl was thinking at the moment?
What?
I mean, the guy was a farmer, right?
Well, I'm
So-
assuming
so-
so. He at least owned the property, or else he's in a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah. So basically, when she was looking down, she was thinking, how much was this ring? How much did this cost? 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, $10,000. Okay, how much did we lose?
Lose on that corn.
If it's more than the ring,
I knew you were going to go there. I knew you were going to go there. But yes, it's true. It's true, man. That is, to see it from a helicopter, you just wasted a whole lot of corn, man.
oh yeah.
A whole lot of corn. Will you marry me? That's not.
Just speak, man. Speak. You have the mouth. Speak.
Man, anyway, she instantly, I mean, the girl instantly, she was so happy. She burst into tears and said yes before they even landed the helicopter. You can imagine. See, for me, I think that's romantic. Money
Yes.
aside.
Yeah,
If he had a helicopter, he had some money. If he rented a helicopter, he still had money. If he could take 15 acres of land, 5 hectares or whatever it is, and just
Destroy half of it.
Yeah, you know what? He's not hurting too bad from money, so that's secondary. Tell us what you think down in the comments. Do you think that was romantic? I say yes. If I was a girl, I'd be like, oh yeah. Can we go for another helicopter ride? Whippy,
Yeah,
whoopee. That's what I'd have done, I think. Yeah.
How about the movie theater trailer?
Okay.
A man created a movie-style trailer starring himself.
He did it with himself.
Yes, asking her father for permission, and played it before the movie they were seeing.
Oh, but yeah, well,
Bad.
see, he showed some chivalry. He asked the father the permission
Yes, yes,
first. That's
yes.
something that doesn't happen nowadays.
No, 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 not really. Yeah.
Would you? Would you go ask the father first before if you were to ask somebody to marry you? Would you? I did not in any event. In any event, I did not do that.
Depends
Well,
on
partly
my.
because I couldn't speak the two of them. So they spoke Romanian language.
Yeah,
I didn't speak Romanian language, but
that's the thing. Depends how my relations are with the parents.
mhm.
If I'm in a good relationship with the father, yeah, probably I'm gonna go. Let's have a beer. Let's talk. This is what I want to do. Do I have your blessing or not? Of course, he's gonna say yes. But still,
Of course he's going to
of
say yes.
course.
Boy, you are awful confident, aren't you? Is that a sexy thing, ladies, that confidence? Hey, a lot of women like that kind of confidence, dude, man. Yeah, so okay, so he made a movie theater. He asked the father for permission first before he played it to her. Then he
Yes.
played it to her. Does it say what kind of movie or anything? No, just a
No,
love
no,
comedy,
just
I would imagine. Some sort of love
probably,
comedy or something like that, right? And
or
did she
or
say
scary
yes?
movie.
Or so, that would be the best thing. Well, that would be for that psycho bitch up there and faking his own death. That's what he that's and when I say psycho bitch, I was talking about him, not her. So
No,
not her. I was talking about him. So what happened? What happened, man?
man, imagine that the entire theater
Yeah.
started applauding when he proposed.
But
Imagine having
the
like
entire
200 people going, bravo, bravo.
bravo for you. But imagine if she had said no.
The entire theater
Oh,
went,
the entire team went, oh,
oh.
it would have been the best movie you ever went to, wouldn't it? It was interactive, baby. I've been to 3D movies, they're wonderful, but interactive movies,
But
there's got
even
to be a
better.
new thing, even better. Tell us what you think. Great idea. Was that a great idea, that movie trailer? Man, I'd be curious to know anybody out there, Milo, has a story like this that have they been proposed? I would
Man,
love for somebody to tell us some of their proposal stories.
oh yeah, yeah. Man,
And
if any of you watching this video have a similar story or something different, let us know in the comment and maybe we're gonna put it in our next video.
oh yeah, oh for sure. I would love to do that. Real life proposal. I'd love to do that. Hey, let me take a moment here to say before I get to number six, which is one I like
Number
because
6.
number six. But yeah, you're right. I have well, number six and number 12 both are awesome ones, but six was cool too. Please like, share, subscribe. Stay for a minute. Please give us a minute.
At least a man.
This was an inside joke between Milo and myself. Listen, we have a Patreon account that we're going up, and all these backstories here before we start these actual podcasts. We also record our backstories, getting all set up and everything, and that stuff will soon be available for our Patreon accounts, which will give you that information here coming up soon. But until then, just share, like, subscribe, and Milo.
Don't forget to smash the bell icon. This way you'll get notified every time we post a new video and every
Everything.
time we go live because we do go live twice a week.
We
And my
do it.
brother is gonna take it from here.
Just once, can't you do it? Just once. I keep waiting for that day you're gonna do it, Milo.
Niciodată.
Every Sunday, every Thursday, 7 p.m. 7:15 p.m. German, Romanian time. You know how this is. We're a little bit different, but it equals out to around that time. 7:15 Romanian time, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. That's the New Jersey, New York area in America. That's every Thursday. Every Sunday, we do live. We interact with the chat. We get involved. You get involved, which is more important to us. We answer everything. That's what I wanted to get off my chest, Mile. Thank you for indulging me. Number six. Number six, yes. The aquarium diver proposal. Because I like aquariums in the water and the oceans and stuff. Because when people think of the ocean, they think of me because I grew up on the ocean. So it's why I like the number six. Again, our Patreon account, you're going to understand. They don't even have to hit Patreon for that. They can just go back to some of our
Yeah,
videos
yeah,
here
yeah.
on YouTube, and they're going to get all that right there. Then a diver, he swam up to the glass holding a sign. Will you marry me? Will you marry him? Not even the guy proposing. He didn't have the balls to do it. He actually had
Hired
somebody
somebody.
hired somebody. Well, they stood there, and the guy came up and put the "Will you marry him?" while the boyfriend
That guy.
well, he did be a little romantic. He knelt beside her, and handed her
He,
the
he,
ring. You
he
know
did
what I
what?
mean?
He did what?
But he knelt down beside her, like
Knelt?
knelt.
That's how you say it, not kneeled?
No, knelt.
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 That's interesting.
Why is it interesting? It's the English
Because,
language.
yes, because
You
I did not.
kneel, you
Yes,
kneel in front of somebody,
yes.
but I knelt in front of you.
Knelt. Okay, that I have to
Past
remember that.
tense. Past
Yes,
tense.
I have to remember that.
Yeah. So, okay,
Knelt.
we're not getting into the English language because that'll take us 5 hours to discuss some of this stuff, shit, man. The English language is just all fucked up. It really is. So, man, he did this. Anyway, he kneeled, if that makes you happy,
No, I was just curious.
beside her, and offered her a ring. Offered her the ring. What do you think she said? Do you think she said yes? Do you think she said no? Do you think that was romantic? Do you think she got mad at him because he didn't have the nuts to ask himself and had somebody else do it for him? What do you think happened?
Man, man, I think she said yes.
You think she said yes. Why? You
Yes.
think it's romantic?
No, but you gotta really like somebody to go to an aquarium. Aquarium.
Unless it was his brother. Maybe his brother worked at the aquarium and he said, "Hey, Luke, could you do this for me?" You don't know. You don't know. Anyway, I'm going to give you the answer. She froze. She did one of those. She did that. And she stared. She did. She stared and then spun around, which makes me wonder which side of her was he kneeling on? She had to spin around.
Maybe
Just
he was on her back.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm thinking he was down by her ass or something. Would you marry me?
He
Because she
was
had this.
actually
She,
proposing to her ass.
yeah, and what kind of guy is this that can't tell the difference? I'm just trying to say because she actually spun around and yelled yes in a very big voice, loud enough for all the fish to leave the area. It really happened. That I'm not making that up. All the fish actually scattered and left because she yelled yes so loud.
So
Yeah.
that makes sense. Because she had the sign in front of her, he was behind her,
Ah,
kneeling before her.
kneeling. Thank you for making that clear because I was like, this guy's really kind of an ass. This guy, I was actually thinking he's kind of an ass, Luke's brother. I was kind of thinking that. I'm just trying to say, you're right. She was reading the sign and she spun around and he
Yeah.
was already behind her and she did not expect it. Bravo on you, my brother. Tell
Connect
us
the
what you
dots.
think down in the comments. Was number 6 a letdown or was that a good one, man? Was that a good one? Because I think that's awesome. Don't forget the ocean. Don't forget the ocean. It's actually more like, but okay, okay, man.
How about the
Okay.
flash mob of dancing vegetables?
I know what a flash mob is. That's when a whole bunch of people all of a sudden just out of nowhere start doing something. But I don't know how a bunch of vegetables can do that.
They're people dressed as vegetables.
Oh, are they?
I think so.
Okay.
No, I know so. No, not. I know so. Not I think so.
Okay.
Așa. So imagine this. Picture this, my brother. A guy hired 25 people dressed as giant carrots.
All carrots.
All carrots. 25 carrots. Huge ones.
Yeah.
To execute a choreography, a dance,
A
in choreography.
Thank you. Thank you. I almost couldn't get it out after trying to correct you. Thank you. Yeah.
A choreography dance in a mall food court.
Well,
Yeah.
but he came out as a carrot too. He was a carrot.
No,
Look,
he was
wait a
a
minute.
tomato.
He was a tomato.
So basically, he came out dressed as a tomato.
Okay. Of all the vegetables, you pick a tomato. Okay. Okay.
And the theme was together we make a salad.
Together we make a salad. Man,
I, man,
man,
she said yes.
she said yes.
She said yes.
So they're both goofy.
But I think for some reason
Oh
none
my
of
Lord.
them eat meat.
Ah, you think they're vegetarians? Man, I'm still stuck on the 25 carrots, man.
And a
Why couldn't you
tomato.
have like five and a tomato, which is technically not a vegetable, so this is wrong.
Yeah, it's a
It's
fruit.
technically a fruit.
Yes.
It's a fruit, not even a vegetable. So, but why 25 carrots, man? Why not like five carrots, two garlics, a couple of celery sticks, and maybe an onion or two? Why not that, you know? I mean, at least you had the makings for a salad. Who the fuck eats a tomato and carrot salad? Bah, you see, there's always cucumbers or something mixed in with it, isn't it? So
Yeah.
even in itself, it was a little bizarre.
Maybe he did not find 25 cucumbers costumes or
But he only needed to find four or five of each vegetable.
oh, he
You
wanted
know how hard
25
it must have been to find 25 carrot costumes?
and find 25 people to dress as carrots.
And that's why she said yes. He has a lot of money. He had to pay a lot of people to go in there.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she said yes.
She said yes.
Well, I'm not sure I would have. What do you say down in the comments? Do you think that dressing up is having 25 carats dress up and dance out? I imagine they all danced out and had a
Oh,
little
yeah,
green
yeah,
top
man.
and they da 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 and then little fat tomato guy. I wonder if he was. Well, you shouldn't say he's a little fat tomato. Maybe he came out as a little cherry tomato. Maybe he came. There's all kinds of tomatoes,
It
man.
doesn't matter how you look at it, it's still fat.
No, no. The little cherry tomatoes are like this. They're like this, and you get the rounder ones too. The little hangy ones that look like a bad nutsack on a guy. You know, it's you. You do. You got them, man. You got them. I'm just trying to say. Okay. But tell us what you think down in the comments if that was a romantic proposal or not. Man, how about the sky message proposal? You know, this one, this one for me, I have actually seen it with my own two eyes. I've seen this written over top of the Atlantic Ocean at the beach, and not over top of the Atlantic. Yeah, I guess you could say over the ocean at Seaside Heights. You know, because I grew up on the ocean. You know, and I actually saw this happen. So the chances of it happening was pretty good. But a guy wrote, well, it wasn't Claire. A guy wrote, "Marry me, Claire." Now he was a little forceful because he didn't ask, "Will you marry me?" The guy
He
just wrote,
demanded.
he demanded
He did
that
not
Claire
ask.
marry him. He said, "Marry me, Claire!" Exclamation mark. That's what it had on the banner, man. It had, man, I'm just trying to tell you. In smoke, while she was on her phone, she was scrolling through her phone and shit, man. And she didn't even notice it.
Of course.
She was too involved in her phone, man. Can you believe it?
And he had to go, hey, 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 Claire, look at that. I
I-
paid some
well,
good money for it. Look at it.
you would think that's what happened, but no, it didn't. It went a little further than that. It actually went a little further than that. She only noticed it after strangers, not even her man, strangers yelled and said, "Hey, are you Claire?
Who's
Look
Claire?
up, look up, look up." It really happened, that man. She did say yes, but she never lived the phone thing down, man. Everybody picked on her about the phone jokes. Man, they were like, Bay, you knew you were here for something special. How could you be on the phone? Now, you see, for me, I think this guy, I don't think if I would love to investigate this, but unfortunately, like I said, I've seen the Sky message too often. So it'd be very hard to find out who Claire was. But you
Yeah.
got to imagine, he didn't ask her. He was a pretty demanding guy.
Yes.
Marry me, Claire! Exclamation mark.
Yes.
Do you think that's romantic? Do you think that's commanding, ladies, when a man does that? You do this. You marry me. Take control. I know women who like take control. Or does that cross a line a little bit? Should it be more like, will you marry me? Because, you know, I'm asking for your heart, your soul, not I'm demanding it. But then again, she's on the phone all the time. I guess you kind of got to be like that, don't you? Because she's not going to hear you half the time. You're going to have to be, yo, Claire, did you hear me? The other day. Because she's not going to. So maybe they have this thing going on between them. Okay, but she did say yes anyway. Let us know down in the comments what you think. What you think about that one, Milo?
Man, it's a little fucked up for the phone thing.
It is, right?
And even after she saw the message to keep staying on the phone,
Yeah.
it's a little fucked up.
But what if it was her sister who was married, who was getting proposed to by the guy that faked his accident? Maybe Claire was that girl's sister from like number 2 or something.
And
from the guy that faked his accident.
And the guy was his brother, the guy that faked
No,
his accident.
no. The girl was her sister. And maybe she was calling to say, "Oh, my boyfriend just died in an accident." She was on the phone, consoling her. You don't know. It's a small world, dude. It's a small world. Maybe we shouldn't pick on Claire so much.
See, it's possible. It's possible.
Just trying to tell you it's a possibility. Well, then, do us a favor, man. If you enjoyed this podcast, and I hate to end it so abruptly, but at the same time, we got to. We got to. I mean, we could keep going. This is what I mean. We enjoy doing this. This is what we're trying to tell you.
That's
with our
what
page,
I'm saying.
Yeah,
we should make a part 2.
We definitely will make a part 2 because I enjoyed this one. They're very bizarre, and I really want to tell the people about number 12. But now they got to check out part 2 if they want to hear number 12 because it's bad, dude. I can't wait to get to it. I'm a little disappointed I can't do it, but anyway, we do have to keep these down for the people so that they can do their thing. And you know what? Like we said, we're gonna be putting Patreon up there, and you know what you see here. Imagine 2 hours of this before we even get to this point of going back and forth with each other. Well, these are the things our Patreon people are going to get. So all the behind the scenes stuff, and you know, Milo, what you got to say?
Man, I want to take a second here and thank everybody that joined us in this video and liked, shared, subscribed, smashed the bell icon. We really do appreciate each and every one of you, and
we count on them. We count on them.
Oh yeah, and every like, share, subscribe helps us get better, go higher, and it helps you to push our video further, so a lot more people can enjoy our videos.
Yeah. Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
What?
I'm done.
You don't want to say goodbye or nothing?
I'm got that. No, you say goodbye.
We don't say goodbye. We don't say goodbye here. Well then, this is Joey Shits on behalf of Milo Giggles, my brother. Together we make shits and giggles. We're going to say so long, farewell, but it's never goodbye, right, Milo? It's never goodbye. We'll see you at the next episode. Thanks for joining us.
Cu Grasu nu te joci, când dă drumul la voci, că dai respirații.